Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. So I got a new toy this week, and so I've been playing around with it, and I'm going to give you my review of Luminess Airbrush Makeup System. So this is the packet. This is the Luminous Air machine, as well as the machine that blows on your face. So I'm going to actually take you through step by step. I have no makeup on. And so as I do this review, I'm going to actually show you how it works from step by step, each one, and applying each different level of the makeup. And then I'm going to give you my overall feel on what I thought of the Luminous Air machine. If I like it, do I want to keep using it? That kind of thing. It comes with all of these. One of these is a kind of a highlighter. It's an illuminator. Then you've got 3 different shades of foundation. And those 3 different shades of foundation are really just about, you have 4 different shades of foundation. And it's just about mixing and finding which shade works for you. And then one of the shades may work for you, or you may have to mix them, that kind of thing. Then you've also got a moisturizer and a primer here, and you've got a blush here. So let's get started talking about the Luminess Airbrush machine, and I really am kind of excited to go over it with you. So like I said, I have no makeup on right now. And so you can still see the redness, but I've been using this airbrush machine for about a week. And one thing I can say about this is that my redness has reduced. My pure skin redness has reduced. And I have to wonder if it's the fact that the makeup is so light. Literally, this one little tiny little bottle. Okay, I'm going to just pull out one of the foundations. This is a foundation bottle. It is that tiny. Literally, you can see it fits. It's so small. And you use anywhere from 6 to 8 drops to apply to your face. And if you want to go more heavier shade, you're more than welcome to do that. But 6 to 8 drops, as opposed to the amount of makeup or foundation that I put on my face for full coverage is a lot more. So they talk about how this can make you look fresher, look younger, because there's not all that makeup going into your wrinkles. And let's face it, ladies, let's face it, everyone, I'm 44 years old, so I've got some wrinkles and I've got some smile lines. I smile a lot. So I really wanted to try this because I wanted to see if it would live up to the hype, live up to what's going on. So I'm super excited to share with you what I thought of this. So you get the foundation kit. It also comes with a primer, blush, and the illuminator. Then you get this little machine, and this is your airbrusher. This is the motor. This is the cup where you put your foundation or your whatever makeup you're applying. This is how you squeeze back on the trigger. And you want to hold it like this, like you're holding a pen. And you're going to hold it about 4 finger lengths away from your face, according to all the tutorials. And you're going to go in a circular line or circular rotation across your face, and you're going to go to about the middle. You're not going to go too far back, because too far back is where you clean it. And then so you're going to be going to the middle when you're applying it. We'll do that in a minute. Then, of course, you need to plug it in. And so I've got my plug-in right here. You plug it in. When you turn it on, I don't know if you can hear that. It's pretty quiet. So it's actually pretty good as far as sound. And I have to say, it's pretty compact. So you could literally pack this away and take it on trips. I've seen other airbrush kits that have, little handheld tools. I haven't tried them. This kit runs about $150 if you're going to buy it. So, and Luminess has been around for a while. They've got really good reviews, but what did I think of it? Let me share. So first of all, you take the four shades of your foundation, and what they recommend you doing is putting it against your face and picking one that is the right color. So we'll just go right through the list. So we've got our first shade here, and that is shade 20 for me, shade 20. You can see that one little line right there. Then shade 30, make sure I don't get it, is a little bit darker. But again, I have that redness, so I need to offset that redness, right? So then you got shade 40. I'm gonna put that on this side. And again, you got shade 50. I'm not even gonna try that shade on because I can already tell you, I know it's way too dark. So this is shade 50, and 50 was way too dark for me. So you want to, when you're using the shades, you want to shake them up before you put them in. And I have been using shade 20, 30, and 40 together to kind of help offset the redness. But we're not going to do the foundation yet. First, we have to start with our moisturizer and our primer. With the moisturizer and primer, you only do 4 to 6 drops. You put them in the little well after you've shaken it up. So you shake it up. You put the 4 to 6 drops in the little well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right. You turn on the machine and you start spraying it. Again, you want to hold it like a pencil, and you start spraying it 4 to 6 or 4. Oh, we got too close there. Because it's a primer and moisturizer, I like to get it around my eyes. And that sound you hear there tells me that it's empty. It's very well covered. I can feel it on my face. And it feels really good. So then the next one you want to do, now once you want to make sure it dries. So once it's dried, then you can move on to the next step. So the next one you're going to do is the illuminator. Now the illuminator can be used after you do your foundation or before you do your foundation. I've been using it before my foundation, and so I guess it works really well before my foundation. Just adds a little extra shine, and it brightens your eye areas. So that's where we're going to go ahead and put it. So here's our illuminator. And you're doing 1 to 2 drops. Again, just very little makeup. And that's what that's my biggest pro to this kit, is that you're putting so little makeup on that your skin is going to love you for it. Your skin's going to love you for it. So we put on our moisturizer and our primer. And as you can see, I still have the redness, of course, but you can also see my skin just looks really fresh. And I will say, during this week, I haven't done any extra facial moisturizer or anything except for twice this week. And that was just when I was going to bed. I thought my skin was a little dry, so I needed to put some on. Other than that, I haven't really had to do that as well. And then, of course, cleaning my face every night. That's the kind of skincare I've done this week. It's been really minimal, which is, compared to what I normally do, pretty nice. But I've also been paying good attention to how my skin has been feeling. So now we're going to go ahead and do the illuminator. And again, this is going to go around the eye area to kind of just brighten up the eye area. So when I do my eyes, you want to keep one eye open, of course. You don't know where you're spraying, but it's instinct to just close your eyes. So I will be closing the eye I'm spraying around, but I have also sprayed at my face with my eyes closed. You don't want to do that. All right, so let's get going with the next one. Oh, turn it on. See, I just closed both eyes. I just realized I just closed both eyes. And that was that fast. So the illuminator is on and it's empty already. So again, it was only 2 drops, but that's all you really need. You can kind of see how it just kind of brightens up the eye area. Also helps with a little concealing. So I liked that too. All right, so now we're going to mix in the foundation. And like I said, I actually mix all 3 shades. I found that that's the best for me. I put 2 drops of 40 in there. So I did 3 this time. 2 drops of 30 and 3 drops of 20. So now you've got 3 different makeups in there. You need to combine them. So to combine them, you're going to turn on the machine, place your finger over the top like this, and you're going to press the button back. And what it does is it bubbles up the makeup, mixing it up for you. And once you've done that, then you can start applying it on your face, and you're going to work in circular motions. Now, watch as the redness disappears. You can already start to see the redness almost disappearing. Almost full coverage foundation. Redness is almost completely gone. Shine is almost completely gone. As you can see, it's just literally flawless. I wish I had a better camera to show you so much how flawless this can get. It's just absolutely wonderful. And that is 8 drops of foundation. And that is the finished foundation look. Now, of course, I'll put on some makeup to finish off the look with some eyeshadow, some eyeshadow, eyeliner, that kind of thing, lipstick. You can do your own you can do your blush. I will show you the blush, but I can tell you I'm not big on blushing. So I haven't really mastered this piece, but it's 1 to 2 drops. So blush is included. So I will go ahead and put on some blush for you. Okay. And voila. So there's your finished look before you put on the rest of your makeup. So your foundation and your blush, your illuminator is all on your skin, and you are good to go this way if you want a really fresh look, or you can go and put on the rest of the makeup. And let me show you how well that coverage is. Now, I will say, they say that it takes about 7 days to really master the technique of the swirls. So I will say this much. I can tell you right here, right now, that it does take a learning curve. There is some time you're going to take to learn this machine. But I will say also that it feels really light. It feels really light on your skin. So definitely I would highly recommend this for mature skin, because you're not caking on a bunch of makeup and you get a really good coverage. The other thing I'm going to say about the Luminess Airbrush system is that it stays on all day long. I mean, I literally have full coverage all day long. I don't even realize I have makeup on, which is so nice. And because when I'm wearing foundation, sometimes it feels heavy and cakey. I am actually under a ring light right now, and it still looks really good. Now in the mirror, you can just see the full coverage, and you can see the blush and the shades. You can't really see it with this light, but it's like, and I was hoping maybe moving it away would help, but it didn't. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's got really good coverage. And I really do like how it's got staying power. There are a couple, my pros are really good for mature skin, really light, last all day long, a great base for the rest of your makeup. Those are my pros. My cons are that it takes some time to put on your makeup. I used to be able to do makeup. I've done a 10-minute challenge on this channel and put on full makeup in less than 10 minutes. This, you're not going to put it on in 10 minutes. It's going to take a little bit of time. So it takes a little bit of extra time. We're doing this video in real time so you can see how long it took. I think we were done around 15 or 16 minutes with spraying everything on, and that's after trying it probably for 5 days to understand the different techniques and things like that. So I will continue to use this product because I'm really loving it. But the thing is that it does take some time. Also, you have to clean it after every single application, because as you can see, the makeup gets stuck in there. And because I moved the light, it's not helping me show you, but the makeup gets stuck in there. So you're cleaning out after every application. That takes probably 5-10 minutes to clean it out. It takes a little bit of time. Basically, you're just putting a little water in there. And remember how I showed you to mix it up? You put your finger on there. So then you put your finger on there, pull it back, and let it mix up, and then spray it out. And you're going to go all the way back on there with your spraying it out. So you do want to clean it out after every use. It comes with a little cap that you can put on there. But of course, you're not going to want your makeup to be sitting in there overnight. And the little cap goes right here. So after I clean it out, I always put the little cap on, and it's good to go. So yeah, all in all, really good, but it does take some time to apply, and you are going to be cleaning it up after every application. You're not going to be using brushes or sponges or any of that to apply foundation. And these little bottles, I've used them for about a week now, and it has not even gone remotely down as far as level. I don't know how long these bottles are going to last. I will update you on one of my future videos to let you know how long it lasts. I'll also put a note in the community tab in case you missed the video. But these little bottles are about $30 if you're going to buy them separately. So when you get your first kit, it's going to come with your shades. It's going to come with 4 shades that you mix and match. Then you're going to know what shades you want to use, and then you're going to purchase your shades. So they're about $30. So in the scheme of things, I don't think it's too expensive for the makeup either to replace your makeup. I've spent $20 on foundation in a drugstore, so it's not a huge jump with the fact that it stays on and it's just very good coverage. It's not a huge jump at all as far as price wise, but it is going to be a little jump for many people. Do I think it's worth it? I've used it for a week and I'm loving it. I do know, I can say the first couple of days that I applied it, I was like, oh my gosh, because I was a little heavy handed, that kind of thing with it. But after using it for a week and getting the process down and understanding how it works, I absolutely love it. And I highly recommend it. I don't do a lot of highly recommends on this channel very much at all. So if you've watched other videos where I review things, you know that I'm going to find good and bad things about it. And I did. There were some good and bad things about this. But for my skin, for my place in my life right now at 44 years old and trying to maintain, good skin with less wrinkles, that kind of thing, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it because it's just such a light application that you're not increasing those wrinkles. You're not increasing weight on those wrinkles to continue and increase them. So for me, at my point in time in life, I definitely highly recommend. Also, I hear that it's very good for pores. I've never really had problems with my pores, but I hear that it's very good for pores too, and minimizing those. But as far as wrinkles and that kind of thing, and having the wear and tear on your skin, the fact that you're putting less makeup on your skin is a win-win-win for me. And you're getting full coverage. It's a win-win-win for me. Y'all have seen my red face. It gets very red. And that's the other thing I will say is that this foundation has reduced my redness a ton, and I've only been using it for a week. And I put it on in the morning and I wash it off at night, and that's all I have to worry about. So do I highly recommend it? Yes. I have not tried. There's other airbrush systems out there. I've not tried them. So I will link up the Luminess Air down below. It will be an Amazon affiliate link. So, but I'll also find some other airbrush systems that may be different price ranges, and you can check them out too. And I will link those up below from Amazon affiliates too as well. So you can check them out, because while Luminess is really great, and the price point is about $150 for the first kit, the starter kit, that's this and your makeup. There are a few other options out there that are a little less expensive. Like, I think I saw one for $90, which I did not try, so I cannot recommend one way or the other, but I will put it down there. I will link them up down below so you can check them out, because you can look at the other reviews that other people have had on them. The thing that I love about it is the airbrush system, and being able to airbrush your makeup on is just, I'm just loving it. So, whether you get the Luminess Air, or if you decide to try one of the other brands, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear how it worked for you. Or if you have tried the other brands, let us know in the comment section below what you thought of them, because if they worked great for you, then they'll probably work great for a lot of other people. Then they can check that one out too, depending on the price point. But when it comes right down to it, this fit the bill for me, and I'm really happy with it. And so I'm going to give it high marks. High marks. High marks. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you like these kind of videos on the channel? I did a poll in the community tab, and people really did say that they really liked seeing two main things on this channel. Well, they like other things too, but the two that are winning right now on that poll is working from home and being a work from home parent, topics under that, as well as makeup and skincare. So this is definitely makeup and skincare. So I thought I'd share this with you and let you know what I thought. I like it. The only other con I would say to this is maybe travel worthy. Whether or not this is going to be travel worthy, I don't know. And so the next time I take a trip, I'm going to try taking it with me. And I will let you know how that goes. And I will show you how I box it up and all of that. And, or bag it up, I guess, because it's going to have to go in a bag, probably an Ipsy bag. It probably should fit in one of my Ipsy Glam bags, probably. And I can seal it up with all of this. So I'm thinking that I'll let you know how it travels in another video and then give you an update to this review. But as far as I've seen, I love it. I love it. What do you think of the Luminess Airbrush System? Have you been thinking about trying it? Let me know in the comment section below as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. If you like paranormal mystery, paranormal romance, check out my books. I've linked them up below in the video description box. And always let me know what you think of them by reviewing them on Amazon. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Also, while you're down there, there is our June giveaway. Every month we do a giveaway, so definitely get your entries in for your June giveaway. I think watching a video every day is one of the daily entries. So you just watched a video, you've already got one entry in. So make sure that you record it in the raffle copter so that you get credit for that. And thanks so much for tuning in. And I will see you in our next video. Bye.